Alright, well, I'm just going to go ahead and start early because my fucking Spotify crashed. That's why there's been no sound for a second. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cubone. My name is Quentin. And today, I am gay. Sorry. Today I'm playing Lego Batman 3, working on the 100% for that. I just need to finish pulling up my stuff. What do you mean failed to load? What is wrong with the internet right now? What is buzzing now? Oh, everyone just went live. Fucking everybody I know. Citadel Forged with Fire. That's the thing. When Pastry raided on Friday, that's what she was playing, and I totally forgot that that's what it was. I will remember. Citadel Forged with Fire. That's the... Because, like, I genuinely don't remember what we were talking about with it, but she stopped by after her stream, and I was like, I know I saw it, and I don't remember what it was. I have totally lost the plot of my
just
own...
made it.
Shush. Okay. Yeah, Spotify just, like, fully crashed, so... That was weird. Anyway. Yeah, so today... Let me go ahead and get... Wait, why is this in the wrong category? This should be... Oh, I need to remove it from here. That's what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and get that pulled up, and we'll swap over here. Okay. So, where we left off, we had just finished the... Oh, even Morven went live. I was going to say hi to Morven. Morven goes live after I go live, especially playing Crow Country. I can't even say hi. Damn. That's a shame. Game? Let me skip? Okay. I can close that, I can close that, I can close that, and I can start recording. There we go. I have a song stuck in my head. Tomo's live too. Yep, everybody goes live at 6. Just get a bunch of notifications all at once. Okay. What the? Ah! Oh, he doesn't even go down in it. He just... Wah! Anyway, if Professor Escanor ends up watching, I finally did it. So I did a few things. For one, I've been working on the 100%, just the boring things, you know. So once it loads, I'll go to the map and show you guys what I mean. It shouldn't take too long. Okay, so first things first. If I go to the map, I have gone through, I think, every planet except for Zamaron and Cord. And, oh, I also might not have finished Ismalt. No, I finished Ismalt. I haven't done Oa yet, because that's all races. There's nothing on the moon. But I have aside from the missions, which are those little chat bubbles, I have completed the Batcave, the Watchtower, the Hall of Justice. Let me just start at the moon. Okay. I haven't done Zamaron. I apparently haven't done Odim. I haven't done Nock. I did do Ismalt. Okay. Ismalt's the only one I have done then. Right, so I still have all the planets to do. But I've been working on that. We are going to be doing mostly the DLC missions today, and it doesn't really matter what order I do them in. So I'll probably just start and go left to right. But we have other stuff to do first. So, I went over all the DLC characters when I was done with the main story, but there are a few more I didn't cover. So I only add up to Guy Gardner. There is another layer. There is... Whoops. Kate Kane Batwoman. It's not here. There's one missing. God damn it. There's two missing. I know I have them. Killer Frost. I actually might like her design better in this one. Wait, can Batwoman do anything else? Or... Oh, she has her cape cover, which might give her stealth. I'm not sure. Is that just a Batarang? Yeah, it's just a red Batarang. Finally, Raven and Tara. Yeah, I have most of the characters. Apparently, some are still fucking missing. We have Amber Heard. I'm sorry. Okay, so, yeah, she has water powers, and that is it. I thought for a second she could fly. She glides. Okay. Want to challenge 100% Lego Dimensions? I don't have that kind of money, Colonel. Are you insane? Plastique, who... Literally all I remember of Plastique is from the Flash TV show. I'm going to be honest with you. Power Girl. I think this is a good translation of her costume. She has her heat breath. She has freeze breath. I said heat breath. She has her heat vision and freeze breath. And can fly. Obviously, basically just powers of Superman. All you need is the base game disc and you can make the Lego tokens. That's true. I could do that. Getting the base is going to be a pain in the ass enough. Oh, I want to get your guys' opinion on something. So, I only recently found this out because this was something I never knew. I knew that in more modern interpretations, it was pretty common to call Raven Rachel, and that's not what I grew up with. I just grew up with her being Raven. And then I found out that, like, I was just like, oh, that's just a thing newer interpretations did. What I didn't know is, oh, that's true, Colonel. The Skylanders bases are a pain in the ass. What I didn't know is that Raven being called Rachel was just a pseudonym. Like, it wasn't a, like, it was a thing she did to go undercover, and then people, like, it was retconned to be her quote-unquote real name. Oh, that's pretty cool. And she has a dark beam, yeah. Like, her mother's maiden name was Roth, that much was true, and she took Rachel as just a pseudonym. What do you guys think of that? Because if that's the case, even if they did retcon it to be her quote-unquote real name, I'd prefer to just call her Raven. The spoiler. Oh, she has proper stealth. Okay. Nope, that's it. Okay. And then presumably a kind of Batarang. Is that just a Batarang? Yeah, that's just a Batarang. All right. Oh, can she glide or anything? She can! She can glide. That's very cool. Starfire. This is very much her Teen Titans design. It's pretty much just the Teen Titans stuff that gives her the pink hair, to my knowledge, right? Her name was Raven. Now her name is Rachel. I don't mind, but it's kind of yeah, I'd prefer to just call her Rachel. And then Flight. Yeah, this very much seems like the Teen Titans design. She's had the name Rachel Ross since post-Flashpoint. Yeah, but that's New 52. We got rid of a lot of stuff from the New 52. See, the interesting thing is, this is very much Teen Titans Starfire, like Teen Titans show Starfire, but it's definitely comics Raven, or at least, you know, classic Raven, however you want to say, and Tara's original costume. Which, by the way... Does she do that when she, like, punches? I need to find something, like, I need to find a way for her to punch. Yeah, she does! Cool! So when she punches, she gets the rock fists. That's very cool. That's a cool addition. And then Vixen, a character that I don't think gets as much love as some of the others, but I still love her even though. Even Starfire has a name, Beast Boy 2. Why can't her name be Raven? I would have preferred they gave her a new, like, superhero identity. Oh, it makes sense she can fly. Yeah, that's fair. I wish there was some kind of indicator to show, like, what animal power she's using to do this, though. Like, this one, it's maybe not necessary, but also that is the true piss filter. Just not even going to talk about that. I get why they didn't, because they would be the only one that does. But, oh, it is here. Okay, I do have the Batman Beyond pack and the Rainbow Batman pack. Okay, I do have all of them. We're good. Vixen's show got canned and replaced. Was it animated or live action? Because I know she was in the live action Legends of Tomorrow. It's best she's Rachel out of costume and Raven in costume. Fair enough. I get the idea. I wish they had given her a new superhero name and let Raven be her name rather than giving her a new... I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Anyway, we have Ace now who can scan, and that is it. Which makes sense. We'll come back to Terry last because he's the only one I actually care about. Blight, who can naturally make himself light up, and he has a radiation beam. Her show was animated. It was a shorts. Legends replaced her. Was that the one where she teamed up with Barry and Oliver? I vaguely remember that. Oh, Bonk from Return of the Joker. I forgot that was his name because he dies in the first, like, 5 minutes. He does not... I'm sorry. This guy would not have super strength. Fuck off. I would have preferred Ghoul. I would have preferred Ghoul over Bonk. Retired Bruce Wayne. Oh, he throws his cane. I would have assumed he would throw... Like, he had that one scene where he threw a Batarang at the beginning of Return of the Joker. It didn't last long. Okay. And Marvel Mystique's name is Raven. I don't know. That feels... There's a lot of characters that have the same name. Like, between the two companies. This is weird for ink. Can you at least, like, change her design? No? You can't even switch to, like, normal ink? She has no fucking powers. Are you kidding me? She can't do anything. Oh, Joker looks funky here. I don't know how I feel about the bright red eyes. But he has his joy buzzer. Oh, he like zaps with the joy buzzer. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, and then he has a gun. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I would have liked a Tim Drake version too. I love Mr. Freeze in Batman Beyond. This minifigure's okay. She might be able to use Plastic Man stuff, but she can't even do that. I would have assumed she could do that. But Mr. Freeze has his ice gun and, you know, all the usual stuff. But the main thing I really like about this minifigure that I remember is he can do this. He can pop his head out of the body. Like, he can't really do anything like this, except, like, switch between them. Like, he can just turn small. I don't think he can use it for anything. But it's fucking cool. Also, very difficult to change characters as him. Goddamn. And then, the Rainbow Batman pack. He can scan. That's it. Also, yeah... For some reason, he has the Batman Beyond, like, Batarang fire. And they are rainbow, of course. But I don't know why they gave that to him. And then Rainbow Raider, who is a Roy G. Bigelow. He is a Flash villain. Love him to death. He's only here because of Rainbow Batman, to be honest. But then, I want to talk about this. So, naturally... He has the powers you'd expect. He can scan, he can turn invisible, and he can fly. But they gave him a cape instead of wings, which, whatever, fine. I'll get over it. But I would have preferred he could actually fly. Or he had, like, the nanotech wings. That's what I mean. Also, they didn't give him custom Batarangs. That would have been a bit much. Batman when he has to support his son whilst ignoring his cousin. Hey. So, this minifigure's fine and all. I found out this is the only... Batman Beyond is the only pack that doesn't come with the season pass. The only pack for money. The rainbow one technically doesn't, but it's free, so it's fine. This is the only one that costs money that doesn't come in the... like, the bundle, basically. And I found that out because I was getting the rainbow one and the women's one, and I realized, wait, it's not there. That's weird. And I was like, oh, it's $2 for like a very small handful of characters, the majority of which I don't care about. I'll just ignore it. Maybe I'll make Batman Beyond as a custom figure if I can. But then today, literally this morning, I go online and I'm like, let me make sure I have everything. And it's gone on sale, and it's $1. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm getting it then. Yeah, Batman Beyond was separate due to Europe needing it to have a different name. That's the weird thing. Even in the States, it seems to have the different name. Because, little trivia, Batman Beyond was not called Batman Beyond in other countries. It was called Batman of the Future. And that's what the DLC pack is called. But that's what it was called on here, too, even though my location is set to the States. So, who voices Batman Beyond here? I don't think that's, I have no idea who voices him there. It could just be Robin's voice, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with this, but it was $1 because it was on sale. So, that's my point. But now, we actually officially have all of the DLC for this game, and it's absurd. Troy Baker for him? Really? You think so? I assume you looked it up then. That does not sound like Troy Baker, because... Hang on. Like this... Because Troy Baker plays regular Batman, and his grunts sound like this. See what I mean? It's a lot deeper. Meanwhile, Terry's... Alright, well that doesn't help. And just like beat up Robin. That doesn't actually help because all you're hearing is Robin. Do you hear it? It's a lot lighter. Conan O'Brien is in this game. That is correct. He is right here. I have a very funny clip out of it. So, anyway, that's Batman Beyond. I need to go to the Batcave real quick. Because we're first going to start with the post-game mission rather than the DLC. We'll move on to the DLC when we're done. Oh, let me move over to Discord real quick. Let me see. What is Morven doing? Right, I already said that. Morven's playing Crow Country right now. My throat is very sore. I've been practicing my metal voice because... Hang on. I found a really cool cover that a lot of people are talking about right now because the woman sings... So it's Doomed by Bring Me to the Horizon, I think is what it is. The woman doing the cover does this genuinely insane metal scream. Not even just the scream, just singing in like a metal voice. It's incredibly impressive. So it got me back into practicing my metal voice. Hang on, let me grab that purple stud. I want it. Give it to me. I felt it. Okay. Yeah, so Adam West is busted. Batgirl's useless, though. That's a shame. Please tell me I'm not going the wrong way. I feel like I might be. I definitely am. Yeah, we'll get to you. I wonder, are there multiple aces you can play as in this game? Because there's the one from the DLC. And that's not right. I need to go to the other door. So I wonder if you can play as the regular one, too. Yeah, trophy room sounds right. By the way, here's the Arkham Knight Batmobile that you can break. And it'll allow you to... Alright, I'm invisible now. It'll allow you to quickly build the 1989 Batmobile, which I have already unlocked. There's Comic Ace and Show Ace. I don't remember if Crypto's here. Yeah, I'm almost certain Crypto's here. But I did, whoops, I did find, does he have super strength? No. Can't play his bonk. Hang on. I did find, if you open this wall, there's a hidden Riddler trophy in here, also referencing Arkham, which is very cool. I hate Bonk's design so much. Legacy of the Dark Knight needs to hurry the fuck up. No, because I'm not done with all the games yet. Give me a minute. I didn't it get pushed back to like the... Is it still May 29th? I don't even remember. I already got Adam West behind the portrait, but naturally you have the Adam West set here that I think is very cool. You go over to this. Sorry. Allows you to grapple. It's May 23rd. It's fine. I'm working on supervillains already. I did feel very disenfranchised with it already.
Oh no. Our nefarious old foe, that plundering Punchinello, the Joker.
I love that they modeled his mustache. They modeled Cesar Romero's mustache.
True citizens of Gotham. Brace yourself, boy wonder. Those are military-grade poles, not for fun or recreation. To the Batmobile, Robin, we need to put a stop to that grinning devil. But wait, where is our trusty transport? That abominable outlaw. He's hit us below the belt. Even the Batcave is not safe from his contemptible crimes. Quickly, Robin.
Quickly, Robin. The docos in that series are always fun to watch.
We join our heroes in the top secret Batcave as they prepare to tackle the Joker's evil schemes. But something is curiously amiss.
Look, I know.
Luckily, the
oh my god, I love his sneaking animation.
Hidden around the Batcave. Just such an occasion.
For one thing, I think it's really sad Burt Ward doesn't play Robin here. For the other, Adam West was pretty old by this point, so his voice acting ability was not quite as good. I think Adam West is... He was a very good actor all the way through his life. Obviously, he was getting a little old by this point. I want that mini kit. So what makes Adam West overpowered? Is it just that he has all the powers? Yeah. I know. I said to the end of his life. Yeah, I know. Didn't he die like over 10 years ago? It is a shame. All of the good Batman actors have passed away. Every single one of them. No, that's not fair. Roger Craig Smith is very good, and I think even Troy Baker is quite good. I don't think there's actually been a Batman actor I severely disliked. You meant this point is in... Yeah, when this game was made. Yeah. Does he have electric powers? Nope, but he has... Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. He has bat bombs, bat electricity, and how does he have bat electricity? Do I need a piece of equipment for it? Is that what it is? Oh, we have classic Alfred. Hey, Alfred. Oh, he waved back. Oh, what a kind old man. I love him so much. Hang on. Okay. Oh no! I almost missed the studs, Robin. We gotta have our studs. How does he sneak? Oh yeah, he has the cape, right. Oh, there's buildable stuff here. You need to steal electricity, so he uses the bat electric gun. That's so stupid. I need to just, like, watch the 60s show again. Because I haven't seen it in, like, 15 years. I know it's not, like... I love every Batman show. Yes, even the new one where it's very, very kidified, I still think it's well put together. So, like, they made 2 animated movies in the 2010s. Really? I knew there was... I knew about one of them. I didn't know they made a second one? Who plays Robin? Did they get Burt Ward for that? What did that do? I used my grapple gun on that, and it didn't do anything. Anyway. That's very cool. It's a bit sad. Whoa, that's hilarious. I actually really dig that. I think it's a bit of a shame that Burt Ward doesn't seem to be in this one. I also wish I knew Batgirl's actor because she's in, if I remember correctly, she's in quite a few episodes. But I know nothing about her. Because, again, I haven't seen the show in a very long time. Zonk! Sorry. Burt Ward was Dick in Crisis on Infinite Earth. Well, okay. Yes. But, like, does that really count? I remember geeking the fuck out when I saw that, and then nothing happened. I thought it would have been so cool if Burt Ward ended up, like, playing a minor role in the con... Because Crisis on Infinite Earths was already just, like... It was already just a fan service fest. And it wasn't all that good of a special. Yvonne Craig. Why does that name sound familiar? Wait, Barbara debuted in the comics because of this show? Yeah, what does he say? Holy flaming skies of death? Does he say flaming or he says crimson? Holy crimson skies of death. Shit, yeah. Everybody went live. I got so many fucking notifications of people that went live. My God. Also, I took a decongestant, but I still can't fucking breathe. Yvonne Craig sounds very familiar. Do I know her from anything else? I'm a little frightened. Did she, like, pass away young? No, she was in something in 2005. So she was still she was still acting by 2005. But, like, the overwhelming majority of these roles are from the 60s or 70s. She was in $6 Million Man. That's a very famous movie. Nothing else I would really recognize her from. Barbara's the second Batgirl. They debuted her ahead of... Yeah, we were talking about that on a stream at some point recently. How, Bet Kane was actually the original Batgirl. But, like, nobody remembers her. I'm the only person that remembers Bet Kane, and I'm using her in a book. First case of brand synergy that worked besides Kryptonite in the Batcave. Huh. That is very cool. I did not know. That is genuinely... I know a lot of Batman trivia, and you consistently manage to find shit I don't know. Okay, there we go. Can you... Okay. Bet is Bat-Girl. Yeah, nobody talks about Kathy. I think I was calling her Kate on the, I either called her Kate or Catherine when I was talking about her the other day. But yeah, Bet Kane is now Flamebird. She was on either the Titans or Young Justice for a little while, but, the problem is... Oh, that's cool! Oh, I really like that. The problem is nobody has used her in, like, at least a decade and a half, I'm pretty sure. I think, if I remember correctly, her last usage was Infinite Crisis. Like, before Infinite Crisis. I'm not even confident in that. Oh, my bad. Did you play Suicide Squad? I couldn't get past the weird... The game? Like, the Rocksteady game? Because, no. I planned to. Oh my god, the battle electric gun is so fucking cool. I actually really like that. So I played through, last year, I played through Arkham, Asylum, City, and Origin, but I wasn't, I was also planning on playing through Knight, Gotham Knights, and then Suicide Squad to show why the OG Arkham games are so much better than Gotham Knights or Suicide Squad. But I never even got to Arkham Knight. It's such a big undertaking because the story's like 3 times the length. And the Lego games just took precedent. Once Legacy of the Dark Knight comes out, I will probably get around to Arkham Knight. I finished Gotham Knights. Suicide Squad felt weird. Suicide Squad's definitely meant to be played in co-op. From everything I've heard, playing it solo is just genuinely miserable. But playing it co-op, it's much more playable. So I'm going to be trying to play it with Garrett. Same with Gotham Knights, because I do... While I very much recognize its problems, I like Gotham Knights. I think it has a good premise, and I think it is, disregarding the Arkham games, it is a good, like, superhero combat game. Not great. Certainly not anything better than great, but it is good. That's in New 52 Rebirth, but she hasn't done anything since I didn't even know she was in that. She is probably not in Wayne Family Adventures. I've never seen her in it, but I also haven't seen all of it, so I could be wrong. But, yeah, barely anybody ever remembers Bet. Barely anybody ever talks about her. I could make Suicide Squad a community thing. And that's fine. You don't have to be on recording. I sincerely doubt it'll matter. We haven't one moment to lose. I wish I was better at, Oh, come on. I'm right there. There's gotta be something else. 'Cause I know the mission's about to end. No, actually, that wouldn't make sense, because I have 2x studs on, so there's gotta be more. But yeah, I'm writing my Batman Beyond story, and, I wanted a character to work with Terry who wasn't, well, Colonel, I'm pretty sure, isn't Gotham Knights just 2-player? You can't even play with 3 or 4 people. But I wanted somebody to be teaming up with Terry to, like, help him and gives him somebody to bounce off of, because it's just easier to write that way. But I didn't want to give him a sidekick. So I just have Flamebird as another character who is, like, operating in Gotham. Yeah, well, that's the thing. As much as I don't like it, Kate is Kathy. Like, that's just who that character is now. Yeah, it is 2-player. I can still do a community night at some point. I don't know. What about Matt McGinnis as Robin? Not off the bat. Matt McGinnis needs to be built up to. And I don't think, like... I'm fine having Matt eventually be Robin. I don't want him to be Robin off the bat. And, like, I'm already working enough characters into this story. I think Matt can work better as a civilian character to ground Terry. He doesn't need to be a hero right away. It's ironic Kathy was made to prove Bruce wasn't gay, only for them to reboot her as gay via Kate. I never thought about it like that. I kind of love that.
Quickly, Bat Chums.
Quickly, Bat Chums. He's escaping into that eatery.
Serve him up as just desserts. Filthy criminals. Alas, my old friend, it seems we've fallen into a fiendish trap.
I do genuinely love this this mission.
Cats. It's that feline femme fatale, Catwoman. She's always got a trick up her paw.
I do genuinely like Adam West Batman. even like when I watched the show like a long time ago, the thing I really like about it is while it's ridiculous, it's very goofy. It's very like I can't think of another way to say ridiculous. But it's played very seriously. All of the actors that take part in it take their role very seriously. They aren't just there for shits and giggles. They are trained thespians, and it shows. Like, Cesar Romero is very good as the Joker. Yeah, it's not trying to be cringe, and like, but it's also not trying to take itself too seriously. It's doing both, because like. What's there's a pretty, like, popular clip of it where Burt Ward's getting, like, inputs from the Bat computer, and, he's like, he says, like, how did we get from talking about parasols to talking about, the Gotham Zoo or something like that? And, holy non sequiturs, Batman. And it's like, okay, the show's not taking itself absurdly seriously. But the actors are all doing their damnedest to make it a genuine, like, representation of who Batman was at the time. And I genuinely respect it for that. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've been fucking around and talking. What? I need Batgirl to pull a switch. Okay. Trying to be cringe never works. For a product of its time, it does. I totally agree. I have no idea what I'm doing. Can I just, like... No? What am I doing? But Batgirl can't even glide? That's ridiculous. I guess true to form, they can't have Batgirl fucking do anything. Also, for this being Batgirl's, like, first official design, however you want to phrase it, this is good. This is a very definitive Batgirl costume. Obviously, this is the Lego-fied version, but even in the show, it's just good. What the hell am I supposed to be doing? Canonically, Prime Universe Batman needed Adam West's belt to save the multiverse from the guy who makes Junklers? I vaguely remember that, actually. Because didn't he also meet Arkham Batman during that? The hair's a bit big. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm officially unclear. Wait, hang on. I can't believe I didn't try that. I feel so stupid for not even, like, thinking to try that. This is very cool. This is such a nice love letter to something that does really deserve it. Can I... Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
What's this?
But some days you can.
Pieces build into some kind of clue? Only time will tell.
Okay, that would never appear in this. I'm sorry. That is absurd. Watch me be completely wrong, and it is actually from the show. Batman gliding with his cape is mostly a 2000s thing. He never really... Yeah, no, even in, like, Arkham, the Arkham series, it was a new thing. It was something that was more so created for the Dark Knight trilogy. Because it wasn't even in the animated series or anything. Batman usually used a glider, not his cape. But like, Adam West Batman can do it. I'm just saying. I feel bad for kicking her while she's down. Hey, can I, like... Thank you. What are you doing? That Steamroller is a real Lego set with vaguely Nicholson Joker, so he can... Well, no, I get it's a Lego set. I'm saying it doesn't really make sense in the world of Adam West Batman. I gotta try to blow
It's
my
the
nose.
bird of 1,000 umbrellas, the penguin. But what's this? His fine feathered sphinx looks smaller and more explosive than before. Be careful, Cape Crusaders.
I love how Penguin barely looks any different. Excuse me, do you mind? Wonderful. Welcome, rain on my parade. Thank you, hint machine. Adam West! Oh no! Let me help you, dear citizen. Who definitely isn't me. Okay. Oh, this is a Robin thing? Can Batgirl do it? She hasn't gotten to do anything else. Am I genuinely fucking stupid? Oh, okay, I can just walk it. Alright, sure. I still haven't bought the Tumblr yet. Batman did 60... Wait, Batman 60 did 120 episodes? Bizarrely, that's less than I expected somehow. It sounds like it's Laura playing Batgirl here, which... That was rude. I presume Batman needs to turn invisible to get through this. It's not him. There's a whole scene where Bruce talks to Batman over the phone. Well, yeah, but this is Adam West. Who knows? Perhaps famed TV star Adam... I can't get off of this fucking thing. Literally just won't let me. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay. 3 seasons in a film connecting the first and second... Wait. 3 seasons in a film connecting the first and second film. What? Hey, Plastic Man's here. It's hilarious to me that he can't see me. Bruce Lee scared Burt Ward shitlister. I mean, do you blame him? Because, like, if I remember right, Bruce Lee was really chill about it. To Burt Ward, at least. But, like, to the producers, he's like, I'm sorry, no, there's no version of events where Robin beats me. Like, nobody would believe that. Have you ever seen the Green Hornet movie? It's incredibly bad. It is like hilariously bad. Like it does. I think it does cross the line from bad to good and then back to bad. I think it is just a bad film. But I think it like there are points where it hits good and then it's so bad it goes back to bad. But yes, with Seth Rogen, and unfortunately, I don't remember the guy who played Kato, the guy who replaced Bruce Lee. But I know they do the 1-inch punch, and I think that's really cool. Like, he also pranked Burt by making him think he was gonna murder him. Producers had to play chicken sounds so Burt would know it was a joke. I don't blame him. Bruce Lee is a... Like, he was a very, from everything I understand about the man, he was very kind, but he was fucking terrifying. I'm not paying attention. What am I doing? Come rain on my parade. Riddler. Beat the shit out of you. Just gonna get it over with. Beat the hell out of him. J. Chow Kato? Okay. I should watch that again. It's not worth it, but So I'm gonna start doing community nights on my Discord server, which is linked below on both platforms. And while we're gonna be like starting by watching all of the Spider-Man films, all of the live-action Spider-Man films, pretty much just the live-action ones. We may get to the Spider-Verse films at some point, but we're gonna start with the live-action. We're also gonna be doing a fighting game night, playing the Power Rangers fighting game. And I think we should add Green Hornet to it. The reason Riddler wears a suit is because his actor didn't want to wear spandex anymore in the 60s show. That's cool. I also think that's also very good, because I think Riddler looks better in a suit. And now everybody's dancing, and you can't hear it because I have that turned off. My goodness.
Out of sight, baby. Well, that about wraps this case up. Curious how a swinging beat can tame even the most criminal of minds. Now, my young friend, let us get down and bat Tootsie while we wait for the police to arrive. Then these villains can continue this song in Sing Sing.
TV's Adam West is there. Yeah. I think that's one of the best bonus levels in a Lego game, if not just the best one. Sorry, Adam, we left you behind. Batgirl! And presumably Batman and Robin as well. All right. So before we start the DLC, I meant to start with this. I need to look up which red bricks are where. How much do I know about Power Rangers? More than the average person, less than true experts. I haven't read the Boom comics, but I, like, know their general story, if that helps give you an idea of how much I know about Power Rangers. I was obsessed with the, what was it, the Fox Kids era? Like, post, Saban. Basically after, damn, what was the last Saban season? It wasn't, was it Wild Force? I think it was Wild Force when they did Forever Red. And then they moved to either Disney or Fox, and I don't remember which one. I want to say it was Fox had it. But Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, a little bit of Ninja Storm. That was my shit. You know who's in the game and why it sucks Cammy and Ken aren't in the console game? Why would Cammy and Ken not be? Or why would Cammy and Ken be in it? Oh, are they voiced by people who used to be Power Rangers? Because that would be sick. I know, obviously, Ryu and Chun-Li are. See, I personally, my favorite characters to play as are Jen, the Pink Time Force Ranger, Eric, the Quantum Ranger, because he's played by the guy who plays Virgil in Devil May Cry. Last Saban season's technically Wild Force, first Disney's Ninja Storm. Okay. Then I like playing... While it really frustrates me, my favorite Power Ranger for the longest time was Jason as the Gold Ranger in Power Rangers Zeo. But for some reason, instead, the Gold Ranger in Battle for the Grid is Trey of Trayforia. I don't know why. Ryu and Chun-Li have Ranger skins, whilst the other two got toys of them as Rangers. What? I've never seen this. Hang on. Ken and Cammy Power Ranger toys. I gotta see this. What? Those are actually pretty damn cool. The Cammy one's really cool. For some reason, the Ken one, like, that's just Jason's helmet. Oh, wait, Cammy's is just... Wait, Cammy's is just Kimberly's helmet. And they both... Like, that's just the dragon shield on Ken. That's just Jason! Ken got done dirty. Cammy's is pretty cool. I like Cammy's. But the Ryu and Chun-Li ones are, like, very unique. Why are Chun-Li, or why are Cammy and Ken just fucking reskins? That's so dumb. Especially Ken. Like, holy shit. They fucked over Ken hard. He just gets... Like, I'm not gonna bother putting this on stream right now. I'm too lazy. But he gets the Tyrannosaurus helmet with some gold trim and then a dragon shield. A very low quality dragon shield. That's all he gets. That sucks. I feel so... It makes sense. Ken never gets anything good. By any chance, will this say... No. Okay. Let me just find in page, detect. Okay, gold brick detector. Well, we don't need to worry about the gold brick detector. They're easy as shit to find. They put all the budget in Ryu and Chun-Li's forms. The toy line is all reskins. But the Ryu and Chun-Li ones are very good, though. Like, I can't even be mad. They both look very good. It's hilarious. The Cammy one looks all right. It is a reskin, but I think they did good with it. The mini kit detector is in big trouble in Little Gotham. So we'll have to start there. Unless it might be easier to start with where's the red brick detector? I don't... There's a gold brick detector, but there's no red brick detector. What?
I will strike terror into the hearts of criminals.
What? Where? I can't... I don't see a red brick detector in here. M. Bison is in the mobile game, but has no ranger form. I think I actually knew M. Bison. I didn't know Guile was in the game. And yeah, it makes sense they would have no ranger form. I would like it if they had, like, corrupted forms, like, where they were turned into monsters. Maybe not Guile. I don't know anything about Guile, but, how is there no red brick detector? That's insane to me. All right, well, I guess, I guess we'll just start with the mini kit detector. Big trouble in Little Gotham. In the fourth area where you have the final battle. We can just do this real quick. We don't even have to play through the whole, level then. Because we have to play through all of them again later, but we can just do this for now. We might grab the 4 times studs as well. Could you imagine M. Bison with a like, Rita, sorry, I was distracted. A Rita, like, monster form? I need Green Lantern. I did go ahead and get the Darkest Night, character. It keeps knocking me off of it. Fuck off! Okay. Canary, Green Zorro, Power Girl, Spoiler, Flash, Wonder Woman, Plastic Man. way! What the fuck? I was expecting him to turn into literally anything else. Why does that look so cool? It is bullshit how fucking cool that is. Also, after going back to Lego Batman 2's after going back to Lego Batman 2 and seeing the Flash in that, Flash really does look so much better in this game. Will save and exit work? Is there no finish? Wait, hang on. If I do save and exit, that should bring me back. Yeah, it'll bring me back to the Watchtower. I think it's only 200,000 for this, so this will be really easy. So, on Thursday, I decided to go back to Twitter. Finally. I took about a year off of Twitter just because I despised it. But I finally decided to get back onto Twitter and see how the landscape had changed. Overall, really positive. I guess my timeline curated itself while I was gone, so everybody was a lot nicer than I remember. But there was still some of the usual Twitter shit, like a new Avatar, The Last Airbender thing leaked, and everyone was negative about it, and it didn't look that bad. But I doubled my follower count on Twitter in like 2 days, and I'm so confused, like, why? Like, why the fuck are people paying attention to it now? So yeah, that threw me off a little bit. I know where I'm going. Clearly. I knew it was one of these doors. There's really no red brick detector? That's wild. The Avatar game or movie? There's an animated thing coming out where they're older. I thought it was a show, but if it's a movie, then it's a movie. I'm pissed the old cast isn't coming back regardless, and that game is a bad... I don't give a damn about the game. I care exactly zero about the game. I do not care about it at all. Still confusing to me that Lego Batman 2 has the laser eyes and the frost breath swapped. Okay, so now we have access to the mini kit detector. Oh, I have to be landed to do that, I guess. Let's finally begin the DLC missions with everyone's favorite superhero movie, Man of Steel.
Krypton, once a great planet, now stands on the brink of destruction.
Why does Jor-El look like
I,
that?
Maximus.
What?
Jor-El must try to save
Was that
my
a
son
fucking
Cal
Inhumans
by
reference,
sending him
or...?
off-planet with all our civilization's genetic knowledge hidden in his tiny baby pants. If I can get home and put him inside our last pod, he'll be safe. As long as we put enough milk in with him. That should do the trick. It can't fail. General Zod. He wants to take over the planet, which is falling to bits. What a loon. I trust his space dragon. Senseless waste. Caelix, you drongo. Help me get inside.
Well, At least this recognizes how abysmally dumb Zack Snyder's Man of Steel is. For what it's worth, I actually quite like Man of Steel. I think there are far worse. I think there are far worse movies, even Superman movies. I don't think it was very good, but I think it was good enough. It was passable. If they had continued building off of Man of Steel, it could have been it could have been a very good DC series. But I think every movie in that series just gets worse.
Could possibly ever solve it. I hope Lara is still safe inside.
Like until it stopped being Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like, for what it's worth, I don't even think the Snyder Cut's very good. I was one of the people clamoring for it just because I like DC stuff, and I was like, yeah, sure. He didn't get the chance to make the movie he wanted to. I say give him a chance. I'm not paying attention. Hang on, let me see it one more time. What? Why is it not working? Okay, now I got it. To be honest, I'm not sure how much I care about doing this DLC mission. I prefer the 2017 version because it's shorter and has exactly one scene I like where Batman tells Flash to save people. That is a better scene. I think the Zack Snyder version has... The Zack Snyder version definitely has things that I like more. But a lot of it is just kind of aura shots. The movie's longer for no good or discernible reason.
In some ways, you have to admire his persistence.
Oh no. Zelex. What is your name? Kellex. Ah. There's a minikit here. Do you have super strength? Why? Why are there different Superman suits in here? Movie isn't a director's cut. It's him shoving everything he can since he won't get another chance. It was cut down. Yeah, if it had been the movie he was planning to make, maybe it would have been okay.
With more of Zod's men trying to hunt me down. It was at this point I began to wish I'd come in through the back.
Is that Nolan North? I can't tell. Yeah, all the evidence we have seems to say that if the Snyder Cut had been made how Snyder originally wanted to make it, it would have been bad. The problem is, I don't think what he ended up making on what was effectively his third attempt was any good. I think it was still just not great. I think it just has a, like, fundamental misunderstanding of what makes a movie interesting. Like, Snyder is definitely here for the vibes. That's what he does.
In the escape pod. I think he might need changing first, though. Zod again? Hasn't he got better things to do? Get a decent haircut?
Oh, yes.
The cradle.
Zod's embroidered Lego pistol.
Do you remember where we put the instructions for that? Such damage. I had once
regardless of his JL film was going to be good, BVS was shit and did not make me want to see JL. I definitely agree. I remember being very disenfranchised with Batman v Superman after going to see it because I was so incredibly hyped for it, and I was very disappointed. in retrospect, I've actually come to respect it a lot more. I still think it's a very bad movie, and I think it, like, very similar to Justice League, just misunderstands what a movie needs to be about, like what a movie needs to be in general. But at the same time, I cannot access that with the characters I have. At the same time, I have a little bit come to, like, respect what was being done with BBS, in part just because there was a lot of misinformation about why it was bad. People were so desperate to say this movie was shit that they just kind of made up reasons as to why it was. Like, you can just, like, admit it, like, even if a movie isn't perfectly garbage, it can still be bad. Like, the movie is watchable and enjoyable, but has a great number of flaws. Out of curiosity, I don't know if we've ever talked about this. What do you think of
Rocking the cradle. This was ridiculous.
Gun Superman? Because I'm not for the culture war that is sprung up around it. Zack Snyder's cultists have, like, completely poisoned the well when it came to talking about this. And
a warrior so tough, she was rumored to have taken her vacations on what was left of Wegclaw.
yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. That's just random bullshit that you threw out. Anyway, like, Zack Snyder's cultists made it impossible to have a reasonable discussion about the film. Why did I have to switch to her for this? What am I supposed to be doing? I'm very unclear. I genuinely, I have no idea. I think the new movie's good, a bit bloated, but it felt like Superman, and I want to see the sequel. Casting is great. Yeah, I think the casting was just phenomenal all the way through. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Genuinely, just not a single thought. It told me to play as, I forgot her name. It is Lara Lorvan. Okay. Dude, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Why did it have me switch?
The cradle was finally rebuilt. This
I will say, it is very difficult to talk about flaws with the Corn Sweat Superman movie. But I think definitely a big one is I don't like how they handled Clark's parents.
My son. Remember to write. No, wait. Never mind.
I get why they did it, and it's not new that they did it. But I still just did not care for it very much. I thought it was, I don't know, just a little gross to have his parents be like, go take as many wives as you can. I think it's misinterpreted what he is actually saying, but I don't think it's very good.
I couldn't let him stop our mission.
How would he? The ship's gone, isn't it? This feels like it very badly wants to be a Star Wars mission. I feel like it could have been, like, I feel like if the parent subplot is done
Your mother's left a bunch of
pretty much the same, just without the wife thing, I feel like it would have been fine. I would have preferred if it was Lex altering the message. No, I think it was important that the message wasn't altered. I think it needed to be, like, Lex needed to be able to prove... God damn it, Professor. No, I don't mean Rebel Moon. Fuck Rebel Moon. It's dog shit. Anyway, that mission sucked. I feel like for the message, like, the point of the message required that it be real. I feel like if anybody could have just disproven it, then it would have been like, well, then Lex has no leg to stand on and it's dumb. I feel like making it something that Lex took advantage of and manipulated people's perception of without being wrong. Like, while the message was genuine, Lex just manipulated what people thought of it more so. You know what I mean? I feel like that worked. It was just the sex stuff that felt bizarre.
Mr. J, having a discussion about chickens, roads, and tactical nukes. Just minding our own beeswax when we heard about
Of course.
party for the bad guy. So I says, hey Puddin', how comes you never told me we was going to a party? And he says, we didn't get invited.
Of course.
Rude. Not that
Yes,
me
that's
and Mr.
very
J
rude.
ever waited for an invite or nothing, but it's nice to be asked, you know? Ew, so drab. I mean, all that black. Is this a party or a
Jesus
wake?
Christ.
You know what I think, Mr. J? I think this needs a little invigorating.
Is this a reference to Neil Gaiman's, Whatever Happened to the Dark Knight?
Let's get to work, Mr. J. We'll show Batbrain how to throw a real party.
I hate that we're playing... This is supposed to be the 75th anniversary mission. We're playing as Harley and Joker. Hate that. In context, it's probably just Jor-El saying repopulate. Yeah, that's fine. It's literally just the perception of what is being said. Like... I feel like if the language used was a little more, like... I don't know, reasonable. It wouldn't gross me out the way it does, but it just feels... I don't know, it feels like unrepentant shock value. That's what it feels like. Like, on the writer's part, not on the, like, character's part. Like, it is literally just the writers being like, alright, this is something that would believably turn the public against Superman for a moment. Because if you make the message too quote-unquote tame, nobody's gonna give a fuck. What the fuck? Well, didn't mean to do that. But if you, like, but what they ended up doing with the message just ended up making it feel kind of fetishy. I have no idea what I need from here. I appreciate how much love this game has for the Adam West Batman, even if it doesn't have a lot of love for anything else. I do think it's very bizarre that that Lego DC Supervillains has an animated series pack, but this game doesn't. I guess it can only handle so many Batman in Lego Batman. Needed to save the other character slots for literally anybody else. Can Harley go up that? Yeah, no. Because Joker can't do the... Oh. He doesn't have anything for that? Allow me to shit out a bomb.
You haven't noticed any strange-looking people around here, have you?
No, what could possibly make you think that? Um... I clearly need something else. Alas, no more copyrighted music. Sorry, Harley. Thought there was something to break. Sorry, I'm apparently very out of it. Like, my brain has just shut down. Harley can break walls with her hammer. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Ugh. Yeah, I've been having trouble sleeping lately, so I'm a little out of it there. Na 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 na. Batman. Apparently that table didn't count towards the mini kit. There we go.
Hey, I always liked a fella who could dance, and there's no one better than Mr. J.
Right. I did it right. What? I'm so confused. Oh, that one turns blue. Oh, I can't switch. Okay. So top left up here. Here. Is that right? Okay. So one down from the corner and then the other three corners. Got it? And now I can't get the, What the hell is that finishing move? Right. Am I supposed to know who these two are? Or care? I'm not sure I entirely buy that Harley can do that, but whatever.
Looks like Bad Boy didn't get to blow out his candles. Too bad.
I really cannot express enough that you are the worst Harley Quinn.
I love it. It's a recipe for a delicious cake and disaster.
I mean, Bruce had to know, right? You said there's another switch I need to pull. Unless, oh, is this the switch? There, okay. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Now that's much
Batman.
more like it. Ain't that better?
I think it'd be very funny if it turned out the party was always for
Gotta
them,
admit,
but it
that
wasn't ready yet.
dreamy smile is way better than that boring old bat.
That's definitely not what's happening, but I think it'd be very funny. Well, shoot. Now what? I like the Batman Beyond is on this. I think that's pretty nice. Somehow I need to get up there. I mean, I guess that could be for a mini kit. Or there's something I need to break so I can build something with this. There's something else I need to zap. I think after this mission, I'm going to wrap it up because I am genuinely, just out of nowhere, I am exhausted. I'm having a little trouble being interesting. As some of you may be picking up on. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. Boxing up the Batmobile is crazy. All right. Ah, paint job.
You ain't gonna find a classier ride than the Joker-mobile anywhere. Whoa, mama! Love your work, Mr. J. Old Bats is gonna go crazy. Ta-da! I just want to say, if there'd been no Batman, there'd be no
Why
Joker.
is it the Lego Batman 2 Batsuit?
Happy anniversary, Bats! Oh, phooey. Everyone's a critic.
Why was I playing as a Harley and Joker? I feel like these DLC missions so far are very frustrating because I feel like I'm not playing as the characters I should be playing as. I swear, if it makes me play as Joker and Bane in the Dark Knight one, I'm actually going to be upset. I get it, you play as the heroes for every mission before this, but like, I don't know, it's the 75th anniversary. It feels like it should be a classic Batman adventure. That's what you would expect, right? The rest of these seem pretty straightforward, too. Like, alright, you know what? I am sorry to cut this stream short, but I am genuinely exhausted. I will probably work on 100%ing the rest of the planets. I may end up doing this on Friday, because Rivals is really disenfranchising to me. for that. Jonkler's playable for Dark Knight. Like, I know he's a part of it, but if he's the main character, that would actually be that'd be very upsetting. Like, if he is the playable character for the Dark Knight DLC, that would suck. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and find a raid, even though nobody's watching. Just because I need to do it, even if nobody's hanging out, because it is just it feels better, and I get to say hi to somebody else and let them know that people are paying attention. He is, and he's in a nurse outfit. Yeah, I knew that. Uh-oh. Snooze that ad. I was about to have an ad. We'll go ahead and set up that raid. Yeah, thank you, Professor. I don't know what's wrong with me. What it probably is, I've had a really shitty sleep schedule for a little bit. And I tried to fix it last night. I went to bed at a reasonable time and woke up early. So that could very well be a part of it. Thami VT is playing Marvel Rivals. Who else was I looking at that just went live? Luna Valkyrie. Luna Valkyrie was live. Same here. Yeah, so you get it. I'm fucking exhausted. I don't even see Luna Valkyrie live right now. I see Lythero playing Rivals. I'm sorry. Why are you rivaling? Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and just raid Morven. We love Morven. Morven's always nice to us. Or I could pay back Pastry for that raid that she gave me. Sorry, Morven. Don't worry. I'm planning on paying you back a different time. Don't worry. Oh, I saw Crystal K was live playing this. Apparently, Crystal K is playing with Pastry. You know what? Crystal K only has 4 viewers. This way, Pastry will still see it. But we'll go ahead and send some love to Crystal K because they have a little less. I hope you know me being here is me not sleeping. Well, I'm gonna stop streaming now, so now you'll go to sleep. Congratulations. Either way, yeah, we'll be back. I'm gonna message my Discord, and we might start our community nights tomorrow and start with the first Spider-Man movie. We'll see. I don't know. I promised to watch them with more of an Emberclaw, so we'll see how that works. Aside from that, Supervillains on Wednesday. I'm sorry, Professor. We're still playing it. And then Friday, I'll figure it out. I haven't decided yet. Either way, as always, remember to be gay and do crimes, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.